Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakat Kodash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Canaan. And I want to name this Maccabean faith, having the faith of the Maccabee brothers, the Maccabees, okay? First and second Maccabees. The whole books are just full of faith, oozing with faith. Every time they went to war, the Judah went to war, they was outnumbered. And every time, led by one of these Maccabean brothers, they always called to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in faith and sincerity, with full faith that he would deliver them out of all the situations, whether it was Antiochus and who was this last one, Nicothiah and Nick. I can barely pronounce his name, Nikolai. Okay, the last heathen that tried to come up against them with a mighty great army. Okay, and what did they do? They put their faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in prayer, and he answered, as he always does. And then you think about the Maccabean brothers, the 7 brothers who withstood the torture because they refused to eat swine, pig. Okay, then the elder of the camp, who said that he refused to eat lawful meat and pass it off as being unlawful meat. Like, what was there to gain in that? So you see in the book of Maccabees is this faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai always put on display. So I want to name this having Maccabees faith, okay? Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai, what you see right here, will deliver us from the wicked, starting at Edom, okay? You know, this is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 15, starting at 17. Thus being well comforted by the words of Judas, which were very good and able to stir them up to valor, and that's courage, and to encourage the hearts, the mind of the young man, they determined not to pitch camp, but courageously to set upon them, and to manfully to try the matter by conflict, because the city and the sanctuaries and the temple were in danger. Okay, now this 18 is where I say Thawadi Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because I'm always seeking a lesson, and this is where the encouragement for this lesson came. Okay, for the care that they took for their wives and their children, their brethren, and their folks was at least counted with them. But the greatness and the principal fear was for the holy temple. Now, okay, what this is saying is what Yahweh Shai said to the congregation: for whoever loved their mother, their father, their wives, their children more than me, not whoever loves them more than me, more than the Father, more than honoring the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, is not worthy. And these people set aside the care for their families to serve to serve the temple, which at this time the temple was physical. But what is the temple now? The temple is a spiritual temple being built from within us. The third temple comes from the men doing the work, the election, okay, doing the work righteously for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and the women and children, the election, who have faith in this, who have full sincerely faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's what touched my heart to do this lesson, this 18 right here. 2 Maccabees 15 and 18. For the care that they took for their wives and their children and their brethren and folks was in least account with them, but the greatest and principal fear was for the holy temple. Okay. Also, they that were in the city took not the least care, being troubled for the conflict abroad. They all had faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's delivered them before, and there's no reason he wouldn't deliver them out of this situation too. Okay, this is the book of Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brother, be strong in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and in his ally power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Now, who is set up in high places right now? I just did the book called just did the lesson blasphemy. These Catholic churches at the top, they go hand in hand with the government. All of our leaders are led by darkness, not the leaders of the election, starting at the house of great millstone under the authority of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's right hand. No, we're talking about the world. Job 9 and 24. The earth has been given to the hands of the wicked, and he still to this time is in control. Temporary, okay, short term. We see the finish line coming, but still we have to have full faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for this battle. Okay. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil days. Are we not in these evil days, bad times? And having done all, to stand. Okay? Stand therefore, having your loins girded about you with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Now, how are we doing this? Through studying, through reading to find yourself approved, through spending this time. It's called supping with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's something we don't do as families no more. Sit at the table and have discussions amongst each other. Okay, after we've spent all this time amongst the wicked, where it be the men and women at work, or our children in this filthy school system, then we come home and we take our meals and we go in opposite direction. Okay, well, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai demands that we spend time with him. That's the only way, okay, to fear him and to love him. Okay, this is 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Rakah, the spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. See, we must spend this time supping, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching. And what are we? Watchmen sitting on the tower. Why? To give our people warning. Okay, thereunto with all preparation, with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Who are the saints? Who are the saints? Those doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The saints are just not all of Israel. 2/3 of our nation are not saints. They're just as blinded as the wicked, starting from the top. Edom. They're just as wicked, mindful as Edom and the rest of these nations. Okay, the saints are the election. Those who, first of all, fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, call on the true name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? This is back to 2 Maccabees chapter 15 and 21. Maccabee is seeing the coming of the multitude and the driver's preparations of armor and the furiousness of the beast. Okay, so he's seeing how well they've set up their preparation, how they got the beast in location to strike. Okay, stretching out his hands towards heaven, and called upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that worketh wonders. Who? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that worketh wonders, knowing that victory cometh not by arms, but even as it seemed good to him, to who? Yahweh, he give it to such as are worthy. So what does that go back into? Well, we just read in Ephesians, having the faith, having have done all you can do to stand, meaning giving your time, effort, seeking Yahweh Bashim Yahushua 10 times more. And this time that we're in, okay? And then having faith that you've done these things and he's going to do the rest, okay? Once again, we walk by faith, not by sight, okay? This is Proverbs 18, starting at 10. The name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. How much more? That's what I got out of the book of Maccabees. Even from the first book all the way through the second book. Every time that they had a conflict, whether it was Jonathan or Judah, in this situation, Judas, he always encouraged his men that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is going to take care of us. He will reward us for the faith that we show. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. Do we not see that today? Why else do you have these 501c3 false prophets? They believe that their gain is on this side. Their treasures are on this side. They must not have a true faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, or they wouldn't slander or play with his name. You wouldn't be going around calling on other names and adding or taking away from the scriptures if you had real faith in them. Even if you do call on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but then you say, okay, the ABC lifestyle is acceptable. Okay, then no. Or if you're doing everything that you claim the commandments tell you to do, but at the end of the day, you can't get past his name, doesn't start with a J, then your wealth and your riches is coming. Your strong tower is something other than Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's what I'm trying to say. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall is his own consent. That's his own, leaning to your own understanding. That's what the 2/3 of our nation will do. Okay? They don't have the patience, which patience goes into suffering and waiting for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? They're once again, they go off of what they see. Now you gotta understand, and what I just read in second Maccabees chapter 15, if Judas was a coward, there's no way he could have overcome the circumstances. The army coming to him was great and mighty, with horsemen, with beasts, you name it. Okay, but the faith of the Maccabees and the Jews were for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to deliver them. Okay. This is the book of Sirach. Ecclesiastes 2, starting at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, prepare thyself for temptations. We're going to go through trials, okay? Set thy heart, thy mind upright, and continuously endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Are we not in the time of trouble? Once again, seek him 10 times more. Baruch, okay? Cleaving unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. What's the increase? Increase of faith. Increase of faith right there. Because if you don't have that faith, you're gonna fold. All right. Whosoever is brought upon thee, and by the way, Salakia, that increase goes into the Lord has promised us spiritual powers. He's going to raise the standard in us when it's time. Okay. This is Sirach chapter 2 and 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Now, we always break this down. This cheerfully is not bragging. You're not boasting on the inflictions going through your body. You're not boasting on the wrong that is coming at you from Satan. You're not boasting. You're being cheerful because you know you're going through this with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know it's his will. Once again, patience goes into waiting and suffering. Okay? When thou art changed to a low estate. Does that sound fun? No. Okay? There's a low estate. Does that have anything to do with mansions, cars, clothes, and honeys? No. Okay, he didn't say be patient when he built you up to be living a fabulous life. No, he said a low estate. 4, gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity, of a good time, of everything going your way, everything falling in your lap. No, adversity, the opposite, okay? Believe in him, and who? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and he will help thee. Order thy way upright and trust in him. Yea, ye that fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that's the beginning, wait for his mercy, his kasad, for Salakia. Sirach 2 and 7. Ye that fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. See, once again, that's why I said that increase has to be faith. Okay, because without it, you're going to fall. If the Maccabees didn't have faith, they would have been conquered easily. Okay, if you read the first Maccabees through the second Maccabees, they're encountering and continuously war. The heathen are pressing upon them continuously, and every time there's a prayer that goes out, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua does the heavy lifting. Okay, ye that fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. That's right. Ye that fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, hope for good and for everlasting joy and kasad, mercy. All right. Look at the generations of old, and that's what the book of Maccabees was doing. They was looking back to Moses. They was looking back to Samson and reminding the people of that time, of the Maccabeans' time, that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has done this for them, and he'll do it for us. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon what? Him, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, not by any other name, not Yehovah, not Yah, not Jesus, no, Yahweh. He exists, Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai. He salvation, he delivered. Nobody was ever confounded or despised whoever put their trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, okay? So it's impossible. 4, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is full of compassion and kasad, mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. Are we not in the time of affliction? What more do you need to see? You need to see those sleeper cells being activated and coming to your door before you start to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's too late. Once again, he set up the watchmen on towers, and we're giving you people warning. All right. This was just a quick lesson going into having that faith of the Maccabean brothers. Okay, we all have to have that faith, and this is back to second Maccabees, chapter 15 and verse 34. Okay, so every man praised towards the heaven, the glorious Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, saying, blessed be he that hath kept his own place undefiled. Now, who is that? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Why did he keep his place undefiled? Because he promised it to his children. He's not just going to let these heathens come in and continue to ransack the temple and pull down everything that belongs to him. Yeah, there was a point where he allowed these kings to carry off our riches and to spoil our land, but that was part of the curses. That was part of our punishment. Now that we come up out of this punishment, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, we belong to him. Okay, I'm gonna read this one more time. This is Second Maccabees 15 and 34. So every man praised towards heaven, the glorious Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, saying, blessed, Barakatah, be he that hath kept his own place undefiled. See, they didn't do it, he did it. They had faith in him. They put trust in him. If you read this chapter 15 and we had time to go all the way through it. The Maccabean brothers, they did use their hands, but when the army came at them, the army came with trumpets and singing. So Judas Maccabee and his soldiers prayed, and then they went and battled, and they won. They won because it was the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He set them up for the victory. Okay, and that's how we must be in this time. All right, we have to have that Maccabean's faith. Once again, I'm gonna remind you, the 7 brothers who refused to eat the swine. Okay, who refused to eat the swine and was tortured. The elder who refused to eat lawful meat and pass it off as swine and was tortured. All right, but it was all because we know in reincarnation they're back today, and their lot will be with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.